You're looking very sexy today. It's like,
well, thank you.
If I was a lady, I would jump all over you right now.
Wow,
yeah.
Thank you. That's quite the compliment.
You play like kind of like a sheriff in this movie?
Well, he's a sheriff of a small town in the middle of nowhere in the desert. He's kind of away from the protected city, I guess, of the church, and yeah, his girlfriend ends up getting kidnapped by this group of vampires, and so I end up enlisting the help of, I don't know where he is, Bettany, the priest, and that's kind of where our journey starts.
So, priest, like, what's gonna get all the geeks excited about this movie?
Did you see the footage last night?
Yes, we did see the footage. Yeah.
I think I'm really, really proud of it. I've seen it all in 2D. I think the trailer is absolutely representative of what the film is. You know, oftentimes you see a trailer that's got very little to do with, you know, how the film plays. Mm-hmm. I think this trailer is a fair representation of how fast the movie is and how packed with action and, you know, thrilling visual effects. So we're really pleased.
The movie is based off a comic, right?
Yeah, it's inspired by a comic.
Inspired. So yeah, how close is it to the?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No, not at all. We made a total departure. Our story takes place in the future.
I've seen the footage yesterday. So you're kind of like a rookie, right?
Yeah. No, he hasn't quite mastered the skill of vampire combat, if you will. Mm-hmm. He's definitely inexperienced, and he's kind of like any normal person, he's kind of afraid of this whole world.
And I want to go back to like a role you did in Never Back Down.
He's not that guy.
He's complete opposite. Like he's just like just beating the crap out of everyone.
Yeah, no, he definitely doesn't have that kind of confidence, which was kind of one of the draws, at least for me, was someone who doesn't have all the answers. He's kind of still maturing, and he's not quite a man yet.
So later he's going to become the man that he's supposed to be.
In the sequel.
Yeah, I mean, we took the time, and it was really important to us, and hopefully, the last night was the first night I got to actually sit in the theater. It was pretty exciting, even for me. I was just like, wow, really, I made this? This is great. So hopefully people are going to be excited about it, because I think it does really enhance the movie. It's worth the extra price for the ticket. They're called C-series lenses from Panavision, and those are lenses that were popular in the 70s. And there are a few. There are not that many of them left. Okay. They've been many broken over the years, and but they're the kinds of lenses that give the quality that you'd see in films like Star Wars and Blade Runner and Alien, and a lot of the pictures that we saw in the 70s and early 80s. And people use those lenses because of the kind of the artifacts. You can see the glass, you see lens flares, and you see the shallow depth of field and all that kind of stuff. And it just, particularly for a landscape movie like this, where you have these big sweeping vistas, they're just really well suited, and they make the movie kind of feel like those movies. And then being able to make a movie, it makes all the visual effects and all the designs work much harder, right? Because you have to recreate that stuff in the digital realm as well to integrate it. But I think at the end of the day, it actually really paid off. We got the best of both worlds, because we got a movie that has that lush look, and yet which we didn't shoot on digital video, at the same time as we were able to get a movie that I think looks great in 3D.
And so anything like, since we're at a comic book convention for all the nerds here, any like nerdy activities you like to do, like on the side?
Yeah, I mean, I'm as much as a sort of gadget freak as the next person. I mean, my particular nerdy, geeky-ness is with Leica cameras. I have a fascination with really stupidly expensive Leica M-series lenses.
What nerdy hobbies do you have?
What nerdy hobbies do I have? I don't know if it's nerdy. I play Xbox a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty nerdy.
Is that nerdy?
Yeah, that's pretty nerdy.
Well, I play it every single day. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.